So we have two classes of roads, primary roads and residential roads, and we start plowing the primary roads first before the residentials. The reason for that is that emergency vehicles and commerce vehicles, things of that nature, need the access through the primary roads. And once those are sort of open and in good shape, then we treat the residential roads. The reason that we focus on it being passable is that we really want the residents to be able to access roads, emergency vehicles to be able to access the roads. So it's important that we make it passable first. And then after several passes of the plows, along with additional treatments, it will we'll take it down to bare pavement. We understand the frustrations of residents. We are committed to clearing all the roads in the county. We're responsible for clearing more than 2,000 miles of roads within Prince George's County. And we've been working on this in 12-hour shifts since Sunday when the storm came in. We've done about 7 or so of those shifts. And we are continuing to work. Even now, our plows are out in communities that have not been treated, sort of getting the pavements to a passable and bare condition. The county has not run out of salt. Now, Prince George's County DPW has started the storm with more than 43,000 tons of salt. And during this operation, we used a little over 6,000 of those tons. So we have lots of salt in the multiple domes that we have throughout the county. That is absolutely not the case that we are out of salt. Given that we are experiencing extremely cold temperatures for a long stretch, roadway salt is not very effective below 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Our temperatures have been well below that for a stretch. So there are additional chemicals that we are going to be introducing starting today and for future storms that will allow us to deal with pavements that are very cold and that have icing on them or snow that is frozen on them. The best way to get your conditions addressed is to contact PGC 311. And we ask that you do that 48 hours after the snowfall has stopped. That gives us time for plows to go through the county and to address all the routes that are available. We have 76 snow routes within the county. And 48 hours after the snowfall has stopped, please reach out to PGC 311 and register your complaints. We have an extensive preparatory process for snowfall. It begins by looking at the weather reports to get a sense of what sort of storm we're going to face. We then brine the roads, whereby we spray a mixture of liquid salt on the road ahead of the storm coming in. And we spray that currently on the primary routes, and that helps to prevent icing. Once the snowfall has started and has reached a depth of about 2 inches, that's a plowable depth, and we begin to plow. And we work in 12-hour shifts in all of our snow districts throughout Prince George's County for all the 2,000 miles, continually until the roads are in a condition that is at bare pavement. It could be that you're abutting a collector. The method in which we approach plowing is that we start with primary roads first. So if you are a residential street off a primary street, the residential street may not be plowed, even though the abutting primary road has been plowed. So that could account for that. So in Maryland, numbered streets belong to the state of Maryland. Those are SHA streets. So if we take like Largo, MD 202, that is a state road. There are also federal roads, such as Suitland Parkway, They're private roads, and then there are county roads. So there are a variety of owners of roads within the county. We're responsible for only plowing Prince George's County owned and maintained roadways. And we have about 2,000 miles, a little over 2,000 miles of those roads that we address every single snowstorm. So for a road to be plowable, the accumulation of snow in it has to be at least 2 inches. So often once we have plowed the road, it made it passable. You don't have that depth. So what they are doing is salting it, and that salt helps to break up the snowpack and get it down to bare pavement. So if they're running a salting operation, the operator would not be using his plow. And with the new chemicals that we're introducing, that can be applied to work when the temperatures are really low, and that will help to bring roads to bare pavement sooner.